Social. French Grand Prix.
All right. I think we are live
Yeah, it
now.
should have started right now. Yes, we are live.
We're live. Okay. Good. Nice.
French.
Yes, I can see it. Yes, nice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to round 5 of the Tier 2 league to the French Grand Prix.
It's I think the round 5, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
it is round 5.
Yeah.
It is round 5. I think it was. We have kind of restructured it because I think the number of drivers who are coming into IRC right now are a significant chunk.
Yes.
So we've pushed what we used to call the Newcomer League and renamed it to Tier 2 and created a formal Tier 2 with a fresh set of admins who've been brought to the team and a fresh set of racers. So looking forward to it.
Let's hope to go to 200 members soon. I mean, we're increasing at a very good rate, so let's hope to keep that positive energy.
Definitely.
Yeah. So where do we start? Who are the drivers today racing? Can you tell us, Adil? I mean,
Right, of course.
tell us
So
about their. Yeah.
So let me walk you through the grid. So at the top of the screen for me, we have RB Ferrello, or let's go team by team. So in the Mercedes, we've got RRL War Vortex. We know he's a decent driver from who races in other leagues. He raced with us last weekend, but I guess his entire race was ruined through a messed up start, I believe. That happens. The game lagged, but let's see whether he can make a comeback today. Scary Pumpkin is in the other Mercedes. Don't know much about him, but definitely looking forward to seeing how he does. Then in the Ferrari, we've got Sai Saket and F1 Tanish. In the Red Bulls, we've got Ride on Time, Torpedo, another great driver to look out for, potentially a permanent Tier 1 driver. We may not see him in Tier 2 for much longer, but let's just hope for the best.
Yeah.
And enjoy him while he's here. Thermo is another newcomer. I think he's a very close friend of our Tier 1 admin and driver and Haas driver, SD, the real SD. He takes up the second Red Bull slot. In the Renault, we have Siva Thunder and Akash Hegde. In the Haas, we have Cool Dog, who is an actual dog, and we have Hitesh 807. In the McLaren, we've got Abarpan 3 and Mountain. Mountain was Anakarn, I believe, in the last race, but so we have seen him race before. I believe his network didn't allow him to race in a more stable environment, but let's see if that situation improves today. Next is the Racing Point driver of RB Ferrello. Now, RB is a great driver who's a newcomer to the league, and he has taken up a few Tier 1 races as well and finished decently in the midfield. So he's another driver similar to I believe Torpedo, who we may not see in Tier 2 for much longer. ASK is the second Racing Point driver. We've got Dawn 29 and Not So Masoom in the Alpha. Not So Masoom, another driver to look out for. In the Toro Rossos, we've got Chris Bhai, who's again uses a very unique racing setup. I must say. I think he uses the mouse, if I'm not wrong.
The most difficult kind of thing we could imagine.
Yeah. and Vikram follows up the second Toro Rosso. And finally, coming up in the Williams, we have Agent 47 and Sohamde 46. Well, I think they coordinated their race numbers.
Oh, nice. All right. So how many more? I guess that's the
just
grid.
hold on one second.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
believe that one Ferrari driver has dropped off. Let me try and get him back.
Okay, sure. Until you do that, I'll roll the intro video for the people to watch.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was our intro video for IRC. So I think we have a lap of you on board around the French GP to show the people how, I mean, introduce them to the track. So I'll roll that video now. Are we able to get the Ferrari driver in again?
It was Tanish who dropped off. He's had a steam error, but it does seem that he will be coming back. Somebody else has taken his Ferrari seat, so it looks like he's going to have to settle for the Haas.
Oof. Let's okay, until that's resolved, let's go on board with the French a lap on board with MaranelloBaby, our commentator here today. Let's go through it.
Speed junkies, welcome to another hot lap introduction of today's circuit. Paul Ricard in France as we ride on board with our very favorite Maranello on the W10 Petronas AMG Mercedes from last season. Car starts the hot lap on 7th gear slightly. Speed junkies, welcome to another hot lap introduction of today's circuit. Paul Ricard in France as we ride on board with our very favorite again. Maranello on the W10 Petronas.
Okay. Alright, let me just check again.
No, I think the audio is working on the lap. Yeah.
Speed junkies, welcome to another hot lap introduction of today's circuit. Paul Ricard in France as we ride on board with our very favorite Maranello on the W10 Petronas AMG Mercedes from last season. Car starts the hot lap on 7th gear, slightly veering to the right as we prepare for the first chicane of 1 and 2. Braking hard, entering, eating as much curb as you can on the entry of 1 and 2. Making sure not to get too much wheel spin over there as the car prepares for the late braking entry of turn 3. Getting as much curb as you can on the right hand entry, going down the gears to 3 and then all the way down to 1, slightly locking up there for turn 5. You've got to make sure that you get a good exit out of turn 6, going up the gears as well as you can. Maranello has a slight difficulty there, so that you can get as much top speed as you can on this back straight just before you need to brake again for the chicanes of 8 and 9. Now as you can see, the car hugs the right hand side of the track, braking just before the 50-meter board, eating as much on the chicane of 8, then 9, exiting through turn 9 as you get ready for a famous right hand flat out corner of this track, known very popularly as the Cygnus corner. Flat out, as you can see, going over the apex, now preparing for the double apex right hander of turn 11, which was popularly known as the horseshoe. Can be very stressful for the tires, and you've got to go down the gear slowly to avoid wheel spin. Late apex left hand turn of 12, where Maranello has a slight lockup, but getting a good exit can mean that you can carry as much speed as you can just before hugging the complex section of turn 14 and then going down the gears all the way to 1 for the tight right hander of 15. Maranello gets a decent exit, easy on the DRS as we finish a precariously fast hot lap around the circuit. Paul Ricard.
No, I do believe we will be starting more or less on time, but because Tanish did drop off, you're trying to get him back on board.
Okay, sure.
Yes. And I think he's in, and the moment he picks a car, we're ready to go. He'll be a little surprised that the Ferrari's been taken away from him, but hopefully he can still do well in the Haas.
I mean, it's a same engine, so let's hope so.
Right. I have received the go-ahead from the admins that we can ready up now. So the lobby will be starting, or the short qualifying will be starting any minute now.
Oh, okay. Great news. People are reading up. Okay. Oof. Let's hope to see a clean quali. I think somebody left. I'm not sure. I guess.
Yes. I think it's Tanish again.
Internet issues. I think.
I don't believe they can delay anymore, so Tanish will probably miss qualifying and start from the back of the grid. But
oh boy, well, let's hope he can catch up with them again in the race. He has some overtaking to do.
Well, he needs that Ferrari engine for sure.
Oh yeah. Alright, it's the start of the quali. 18 minutes. Drivers are going to come out at any moment now to start their laps.
So, gentlemen, if you missed that, Hitesh 807 has switched from the Haas to the Ferrari, and we expect Danish to take up the Haas. Just an update on the grid.
I will invite him again, just so that he can join. Okay,
I have already done.
Has joined. Nice.
So let's see what tires everyone's going to go out on. For now, the softs are selected, but I assume once setups are done, that may change.
So, what kind of tire strategy are we looking at today for what's the optimum strategy here?
That's a great question, Casey. The fact of the matter is that the one stop is quite OP over here. We should see a majority of people in the top 10 going from the mediums to the hards, but we may find people below that trying the alternate strategy, trying to get more pace towards the end of the race on lighter fuel using the medium compound tires.
Okay.
So I need to reduce my game volume a bit.
So it's
sorry,
okay,
go ahead.
I think we are seeing people coming out. It's Chris Bhai, I think. Yeah, so what I was saying is, so it's just one stop to have the fastest tire options. So mediums to softs or softs to mediums. What would you recommend?
You're right. Oh, right. Oh, sorry. The strategies I was making were for 50%. That's apologies on my part. Yeah, it's a straight one stop race. With all honesty, thanks. Hearing some comments in the YouTube stream about my awareness of the race distance. Right. So definitely, softs to mediums is going to be the flat out strategy here. With all honesty, the 25% race tire wear is not scaled.
Yeah.
It's quite simple to do the one stop over here. No issues.
So yeah, okay. So I guess Chris and other people are out. Akash Shedge as well. Let me. Oh, somebody's spinning. Who is it? Agent 47. Okay, he's back on track. Hope he has not ruined his tires.
Well, I just hope they keep the tire pressures a bit low, because in the soft stint, it is still, even though it may not degrade that much, it is quite susceptible to overheating.
Yeah, right.
Right. Casey, could you increase your mic volume at all, or is it maxed out?
I'm going to bring it close to my. Is it perfectly audible now?
You just went from 0 to 100. Awesome.
Okay, awesome. So we have okay. A lot of them are already familiar with the format and they've already raced in Tier 2 before. Who are the new guys here today?
I guess I haven't seen a Barpan 3 race here before.
Yes.
Soham Dey is another one who's I'm interested to see drive today, and also Scary Pumpkin. These three are the three names that stand out for me. I have done a bit of online racing with Cool Doc, and not sure if he raced last week, but I think he may be another driver who could potentially impress us.
Okay, yes, and I think Mountain, is it his first race? Yeah.
No, it's not. But I'm going to go on board with Chris Bhai right now.
Okay.
He is about to finish his lap. He's already in sector 3.
Okay.
He's using all limits off the track and coming down to the final turn 13 and 14. 14 is an extremely tricky, long, sweeping left-hander. You have to hit the apex, widen the car up for the final corner, and get on the power as early as possible, minimizing wheel spin. He comes up to the line, and that's a 1:32.8. His lap did feel like there was a little more time on the board, but let's see what he can do.
Yeah, that's his first lap, so I guess he may have overfueled to do maybe one more lap. Let's see.
Right.
Who do we have on a lap? I think War Vortex might be on the lap. Oh, so it's Vikram in second with a 133.7, and he's no longer second now. It's Siva Thunder who goes faster than him, a tenth faster. Then
Actually,
Thamo in
500.
fourth.
That's quite close.
Oh yeah, very close. But Vikram is on medium, so that's a very good lap actually.
Oh yeah, good eye. But as expected, Torpedo goes P1 by 7/10 of a second.
That's
what a lap!
very good lap, yes.
Our Red Bull drivers in both tiers 10 are quite OP right now. We have JC66, your commentator today, bringing up the front in tier 1. So Right on Time is definitely a pole contender. War Vortex slots into second, 4/10 or 3.5 tenths down. I do expect he can improve because I was riding on board with him and the lap did not look the cleanest. I'm going to stay on board with RB and let you know when his flying lap starts. We can switch to him.
Yes, sure. So, if I had to predict the top 3, I think I'd say Torpedo, most probably yes. I think even RB, and I guess third would, I don't know, it's going to be close maybe between War Vortex and Seva.
Right.
What are your predictions?
First of all, RB starting his lap now, but about the top 3 predictions, we've got Torpedo. I think is definitely a danger at the front. We've got Chris Bhai. I think he's extremely quick, and my prediction is going to be the Mercedes I think, however, the Mercedes is going to beat him in race pace. So second, War Vortex, and third, Chris Bhai. But Vikram definitely is looking extremely threatening on those medium tires.
Oh yeah, with that lap, he's probably going to. I don't know if he's planning to do mediums to soft, but if he does switch to softs, he's going to improve with a very good rate.
Definitely, I think the gap to P3 right now is about a second, and provided he puts in a clean lap on the softs, he can be about there. So yeah, let's see if he can do a 132 mid. I think that's I'm going to put my money on 132 mid for Vikram if he does a soft lap.
Oh wait, is Cool Dog on the lap? There's a William just behind him. I don't know if both of them are on the hot lap. If they are, it's going to be. Oh no, Williams has backed out. So I guess Cool Dog has started his lap.
He runs a little deep at turn 1, but keeps it more or less on the circuit. I just hope it wasn't invalidated.
We should also tell the viewers that Cool Dog is, I think, the only guy here running without lines, so completely no assists. So.
Well, there's a doctor with surgical precision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have a tremendous amount of respect for people who can pick up the game without any assists. Not something I've been able to do either.
Oh yeah, I think I only know 2 of people in our server who use no lines. It's one Cool Dog and second Kapil.
Ghost as well. Ghost.
He doesn't?
I don't think so because he's a sim racing purist, and he believes lines are not the best thing to have on your screen. It's just unrealistic and spoils the experience.
Okay, yeah, that I'll have to agree with. I think I'm gonna switch to no lines from next game, but I'm not sure because it's very comfortable with those lines.
Right.
I think that's the reason you won't switch to either.
Right now I don't have the time. I guess managing a few things work related, plus just wanting to have fun racing. Learning something new is not on my agenda right now, but maybe for 2020.
Okay. So RB has done a 133.6 on the mediums. That's a good lap, I think. And Torpedo, oh hold on, no, he's out on the mediums, but his previous best was on the softs.
I doubt he can improve on a 32-1. Do you think he's trolling the entire field? Do you think he's that good?
I would I think so, yeah, because with the pace he has, I think he could do a better job with the mediums. He could be trolling, maybe.
Right. Some other drivers on the medium tires at this point are Thermos on an outlap on the mediums, Scary Pumpkin, and Not So Masoom. Not so Masum's actually on a flying lap on the medium tires.
Oh, Thermo just went wide, I think. He's back on the track now. He's on the out lap.
He's on an out lap. Yeah. Right. We are yet to see any of the Ferrari drivers put in a time. Let me see if they've had any invalidations or they just haven't left the pits.
I think one Ferrari is out, Saisake.
Right. The Saisake is in sector 2 right now, I think, and he invalidated his first lap. He's invalidated his lap. So he's probably going to pit and go again.
Oh yeah, he's coming into the pits.
Right. Oh, there we go. A Thermo spins on the outlap, and luckily for him, there's no damage. Otherwise, he would have to go back into the pits for an extra stop.
Luckily, the damage is off, so that's a plus for them.
Yep. Yep. I just hope they can keep it clean and despite having no damage. It wouldn't want it to be a case where drivers go for that extra risky move purely because they know they may not have any major repercussions. But yeah, I think these are a great set of drivers, so I hope for the best. Oh, Thermo goes very wide at the start of the lap. It's unorthodox line, but
yeah.
So I think he invalidated. It's still in 0 DRS.
It doesn't say red, so maybe. No, is he backing out? Yeah, he's backing.
He's backed out, completely backed out. If you go wide at the last corner.
Yeah, I guess he lost the momentum maybe, and
no, not just lost the momentum. If you go wide at the last corner, it does tend to invalidate your next lap as well. So I assume that another thing that may have happened.
Okay. So who else is on a lap? So Chris Bhai just went on the top with a 131.4 on the softs. That's a very good improvement. And not so Masum on the mediums. Okay, that is also a very good lap.
Not so Masum is an extremely diligent driver. He's been practicing till the wee hours of the night with us, and yeah, I think he's improving. I think he's a dark horse for this race.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think so. Cause okay, hold on. Wasn't he on the keyboard?
I don't think he is any longer. But as I say, the Thermo completely blocks Don 29's lap. I don't know if Don was on. He is on a flying lap. I just hope he wasn't held up too much.
If not Masum is not on the keyboard, then it's going to be a very close one in the top. Because he's showing what he can do. His actual face is now showing up.
Well, let's see what if I were him, I would possibly start on the medium tires because it's much easier to push on the softs when you have lighter fuel. But as I said, ASK and Agent 47 are both starting a lap while fighting. You might want to go on board Agent 47. What is going to happen? This cannot end well.
Oh, this is no. Hold on. ASK has locked up a bit. And Agent 47 is losing a little bit of the back end.
But down the down the back straight, Agent 47 is going to get a huge slipstream.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to, but then if it catches up with ASK, it's going to be, it's kind of lap over for both of them. Okay, I don't think he's going to catch up. He's lost it. He couldn't get a better exit.
Yeah, that would have been some nice drama to see on stream.
Oh yes.
And Dipanshu has confirmed on the stream chat that Not So Masum is indeed racing on a keyboard, so that just makes his time all the more impressive.
Oh, that is scary. Because that pace on the mediums on the keyboard is just really good pace.
Get the boy a wheel and I'll be out of a WTC.
I'd love to see what he could do today in the race. What he'll do.
For sure, I think he's definitely. Chris is on a flying lap, but he's run out of ERS completely and came into traffic. We may see him pitting this lap and going out on a fresh set. if he has any left. Torpedo is on an outlap at this point. For the stream, in case you're unaware, Torpedo is right on time. Sorry, it's just easier to say Torpedo. Mountain is on a flying lap. I'm going to go on board with him right now. But his ERS is down to 0, so has he validated something?
Torpedo, and first sector seems to be clean so far. Nicely hooked up, using the curves perfectly well, and he's about to go on to the main straight. Good exit.
Exits turn 7 extremely well.
Yes.
Let's see how. Turn 8 actually allows you to take quite a significant amount of curb. Stick keeps it narrow. Up to turn 11 here. I think it's turn 11. I'm not sure if it's actually counted as a turn.
Goes for the slipstream a bit. Keeping it clean around here. This corner, there's a lot to gain here if done right.
He has just nailed that corner, and he's
definitely so clean.
He's so smooth for.
We shouldn't curse him, because we should let him finish his lap. But I think this is going to be.
He looks like a man on a mission.
Oh yeah.
Bit of loss of traction.
Still kept it clean, very. And he doesn't he improve? No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. He improves, but he does a 31.9, which is still half a tenth away from.
But
an Agent 47 spin, and Torpedo hits him. There's nothing Torpedo could have done to avoid him. So let's just hope a 5-second penalty a 5-place grid penalty is not given.
Oh yeah, that's what the game gives you when you unintentionally even collide with people. So you gotta.
Looks like he got out of it pretty clean.
War Vortex has just. Did he retire or leave?
He retired, but they're not before going 9,000ths of a second away from Torpedo, so he's definitely up the pace.
Yes. I think he's on the controller.
Yes, I believe so. But more importantly, the soft tires do degrade quite quickly, and Torpedo has done 2 laps on the softs versus War Vortex time on single lap old tires, so that may come into effect sometime in this race. That being said, Mountain is now on 3 lap old tires, and he's gone out again on the same set.
That must be cruising around, because I mean 3 lap old tires. I don't think you could improve on those times then.
Well, I think he's just forgotten to change the tire compound.
This has happened before with the, but I don't know.
It's happened to me before.
Maybe he's trying to do a Lewis Hamilton. I don't know, playing mind games. I mean, he's in the McLaren, so.
Real SD's come up with a pretty comedic comment on stream. He said, "A person with a mouse gets pole. What a world we live in." Indeed, SD. Mountain starts his lap. I think he is. I'm going to go on board with Vikram because he's also on a flying lap, and he's backed out of it completely. So I'm going to stay on board with Siva Thunder. He had a brilliant battle last week. I can't recall with whom. Do you recall who he had the battle with?
Siva Thunder, I think it was somebody in the Haas. He had a battle, right until the end. I think it was the Canadian GP.
Yes.
So just behind Siva, I think Mountain is also on a lap. He's pushing hard. But with that slipstream, he might improve. Let's see.
Right. Anyone on the stream who can tell us who Siva Thunder had a battle with last week, we'll get a cookie.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Right. Siva Thunder's hooking his lap up quite well. Coming into the long sweeping right-hander of turn 13. Now onto the left-hander here. He's coming up into the turn 12. Coming into the traffic off a Ferrari, but The Ferrari's on a flying lap too, so he doesn't have to give up the spot.
Oh, he goes wide. The Ferrari goes wide. Siva, I don't think it will get affected. Crosses the
looks
line.
Like he did. Yeah.
So Mountain did not improve after all, and I guess that's quali over. So
right.
So what?
As soon as Vikram retires, we can start the race. But
yeah.
I think our Scary Pumpkin has surprised everybody with that lap.
Yes. The surprise wild card.
Definitely, it's don't look at, but just look at the top 4 or top 4. All of them separated by just over half a second, or top 5 rather, just over half a second. So it's game on.
Yeah, it's game on. Yes, I'm excited for this race. I was hoping for RB Ferrero to be up there, but I don't know what happened. So I guess he couldn't.
Right. SD says that the battle last week was with Siva Thunder and Dipanshu. I don't think it was Dipanshu, but either way, I
don't quite remember, so I wouldn't be able to confirm.
Oh wait, Dipanshu says it was with Mountain. Guys, some more clarity would be nice.
I think Mountain. It's his first race today, so I don't think it was Mountain.
It's not. I think Mountain's Steam name was Anakarn before this.
Maybe.
Or Anakin. I'm not sure whether he's a Star Wars fan, but he had a lot of network issues last time out.
Well, that's quite okay. Over. And was it Dipanshu?
Yes, it was. It was Mountain. It was Mountain who the battle was with.
Okay. I guess.
Oops, not the master has left the session.
That's really unfortunate.
That's really bad luck. That guy cannot catch a break.
Oh boy. And it's the session timer, so we have 30 seconds until we see the red lights. And
but I think War Vortex has readied up early. Penalty may be coming his way, but that's up to the Tier 2 stewards to see whether the same rules are implemented.
Well, so 10 more seconds, and I think the formation lap is off, so I will directly go to the lights out.
Right. Yep. Guys on the stream, please put in your top 3 predictions, and in the meanwhile, the 5 lights are going out.
And there is a delay. Oh yeah.
And Chris Pai lags on start. He has a terrible start. He drops down to 4th, 5th. He's just dropping one after the other.
Oh boy.
But in the meanwhile, Ride on Time has jumped up to. Ride on Time has jumped up to 2nd. War Vortex maintains 3rd.
War Vortex goes wide but keeps the position. And Vikram is.
Both Williams have taken each other out.
Oh, and Vikram's overtaken War Vortex, and he has the 3rd place. And he's collided with Chris Bhai, and now Chris Bhai is losing a place to Mountain. Can he keep it? Can he keep it? Yeah, he keeps it. Nice.
But in the meanwhile, the 2 Williams did have an incident, and come on, guys, it's the first rule of Formula 1 racing: do not take out your team. Do not be Ferrari boys. But Ride on Time goes down the inside of Scary Pumpkin.
And Sai Saket is bogged down to the last place. Scary Pumpkin, what's happened here?
It looks like the contact model again.
Boy.
Yeah.
He was right up there, but and I'm on board with Siva, and there's an overtake, and RB Ferrero overtakes Hitesh. And Siva now overtakes Hitesh. So RB Ferrero looks to be gaining positions quickly. With that pace, he can definitely catch up to the top 5.
Right. But I think this gives us a very interesting race now, because we will see Scary Pumpkin coming through the field. That being said, I think he has spun again. This race is just going from bad to worse for him.
So after the first lap, Torpedo has gained 2 positions. War Vortex also gained, and so did Vikram. So Chris Bhai has lost a lot in this first lap. He's gone down 3 positions now, and I think Cool Dock is on to Abarpan now. It's all happening.
Right, I think the gap to watch now is Vikram versus War Vortex. It's incredibly close going on to the DRS straight. Even though DRS is not enabled, he could still get him at the end of this. War Vortex defends the inside very well,
nice.
closes it off.
Keep it clean. Nice.
But that has brought Chris Bhai right up to the tail of Vikram, and Chris Bhai will be a man with a purpose over here, because he tries to go down the inside of Vikram, but he knows how to
handle. He knows he has a lot to lose here.
He knows how to work with his teammate.
And Vikram goes wide, but keeps it still ahead of Chris. This is getting intense.
A point to note here, I think Chris is an extremely mature driver. If you notice, he's not going for gaps.
Yeah,
he knows that the contact model of the game is unstable.
He's waiting for those right opportunities, I'd say. And they have touched.
Right.
And Dwan is now going to get overtaken by Thermo. Oh wait, is it lag? Because I see them overlapping. I guess it is. I saw him mounting Dawn, and now he's overtaken him. I don't know what that was, but it glitched.
Yeah, Thermo just ghosted through Dawn, and Dawn just goes through the Thermo again.
And Chris has overtaken Vikram. Okay, so now he's got to get to War Vortex. And Torpedo leads by a 1.6 seconds, so he's getting it on.
RB goes for a move on Thermo. Where is the yellow flag?
I guess it's not there.
Look at poor scary pumpkin. He's
Cool Dock and Dawn are having a battle, going wheel to wheel. RB watching them. This is only help RB to close up even closer. Both of these. And I don't know. I think Dawn is lagging and he's ghosted for a lot of people. It might look different on this stream, but this is what happens when people are ghosted. So it looks like they are on top of the car. Okay, so Thermo is also looking for opportunities on RB. He's closed up.
We missed it, but Chris Bhai has dropped down the field.
Oh, what happened there?
It looks like he has spun to cook his tires, and he chooses to pit very, very early.
That's just really unfortunate for him. I would have loved to see him battle at the front.
Definitely. But let's see where he comes out.
A battle to watch would be RB and Thermo, because they're very close, and I think they're equal on pace maybe as well.
I think RB just overtook the pack. I think RB does have the measure of the pack in front of him. Let's see whether he can make short work of people like Dawn, Cool Dock as well, because he's on the medium tires, and the medium tires would be coming into effect around now.
Two of the guys who have benefited a lot would be, I think, three. It's RB has gained.
Cool Dock and Abarpan make contact. Abarpan spins.
Oh boy.
It looked like Abarpan went a little deep into the corner, and the contact model did the rest. But on board with RB is going right at the slipstream of Dawn, but it looks like he's running a slightly higher downforce setup because he's not able to catch in, close in.
Cool Dog goes wide, and both of these guys have now closed in. The point here is.
One second. Thermo's gone on the inside of RB. It's all happening here.
That's an opportunistic move.
But the leader pits. Torpedo pits, and it looks like he's going to go on to the medium tires.
I think Dwan is disconnected, or I don't know, because he's ghosting and people are just going through him. Could be his connection issue, maybe. If you look at the people who have gained positions, it's Thermo. 8 positions gained, 10 positions for RB, now 11. And RB is right on the back of Cool Dock.
But let's see how far Chris Bhai is once all of this does happen. So Chris Bhai does end up about 10 seconds behind Mountain or War Vortex.
Oh, there's a battle going on here, and Dwan is leaving RB in no space. But and Tanish has closed in.
I think RB has a DRS failure because he did not activate that behind Dawn, but Dawn picks up a 3-second. It'll be very difficult for RB to get through, but the leaders should be pitting about now, and that will release RB into some clear air. RB goes up the outside of Dawn, and will Dawn leave him space? He gives it back to Dawn just as Dawn shoved him a little wide earlier, and he gets through very, very cleanly. And now he sets off in pursuit of Cool Doc. Let's see how long it takes him.
While that was happening, Akash Shegede was overtaken by Torpedo, and Cool Doc seems to be going into the pits for his pit stop, and RB will continue. So it's third place for RB now, and Vikram is leading.
Right. Casey, why don't we, now that the stops are done, why don't we show some of the tires that people are on at the moment?
Oh yes. So RB here is on the mediums, so I think he'll go even longer. Then it's Dwan who is on the softs, so he'll probably pit, I guess. This is lap 6, so I guess maybe this lap.
Right, but interesting strategy by Sai Saket. He's gone onto the hard tires 3 laps ago. It could have been a game bug, but we know in 25% that the medium tires in France can go the entire length of the race, no problem.
I don't know what happened with Sai Saket. He was as soon as the lap 1 was done, he was way behind the field, so I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to.
Right.
Scary Pumpkin is, well, his race has just gone really, really bad to us.
Right. So just a net lead is, I think, Torpedo still in the net lead, followed by RRL War Vortex. Yeah, followed by Vikram. Vikram's not too far behind. Oh, he's right on the back of War Vortex, and he is going for the move. Can't get it done into turn 11. Coming up to turn 12, Vikram. Be it. And he's right on the back of War Vortex, and if he's smart, he's probably just gonna stay in his DRS for a few laps. Replenish because he's only at about 30% ERS at this moment.
He almost touches him, keeps it clean. I guess he'll have a chance at the straight.
That is true. However, they are coming into a bit of traffic right now, and if War Vortex gets through well enough and breaks DRS, we are not sure if Vikram has the measure of him on pace.
Well, let's see. We're about to find out. And speaking of, hold on. So people have pitted now. Thermo, and who else? I guess 3 of them pitted: Drawn, Thermo, and Akash.
Right.
And War Vortex is going around the outside arm Soham, and he gets the overtake done. And so does Vikram. They're clearing through the pack quickly as possible. So Chris Bhai overtakes Siva Thunder. Did not see that overtake. Unfortunately missed it.
Right.
Oh, and War Vortex goes a little wide. Still holds the position. But that could have resulted in Vikram spinning if they had touched, because of the game. We know how the contact model works.
Right. I'm going to stay on board with Vikram versus War Vortex because Vikram stuck his nose down the inside a few times, and things have gotten a little nervous at times.
I'll have to say, War Vortex is placing the car in the right places right now to defend properly through those corners.
Definitely. He is, however, cutting down, keeping or cutting back quite often. That's a little tough to predict. So I hope that some of the other people who spun out have spun out.
And Abapan has spun out. I'm sorry to cut, but oh, he almost collected Cool Dog there while joining back, but I don't think that could have been scary. So ASK, he has spun. What is it? And he's been hit by Akash. Don't know what's going on there. ASK, are you watching this?
I am trying to get on board with Akash. No, I think I missed the incident.
So ASK was right in the middle of the track, and Akash, I think, hit him. I don't know why. Yeah, so he's left this session.
Well, I'm glad the stream caught that because I certainly didn't. Right, let's take a look at the intervals and see some of the clear gaps. I think Vikram versus War Vortex is turning out to be the Siva versus Mountain of today's race.
And talking of Siva, we also have Shiva versus Tanish, who are also quite close to each other.
Tanish is come right through the field today. After missing quali, he has blitzed the field and gained, I think, 13 positions so far. Has he pitted? Yes, he has. So
yes.
it is, the battle is for position. So and he is actually closing in on Chris by now. So it's a pity he missed quali because he could have been competing with the leaders for the win today.
Yeah, definitely. So speaking of stops, everybody has done their mandatory one pit stop, so nobody's going to pits. It's game on until the checkered flag. So Vikram cuts the corner, trying to get War Vortex and gets a 3-second penalty. That's... let me check.
I just want to call out here that RB is managed to overcut on a lot of drivers. He has pitted and come out in P5, and he's 2.6 seconds behind Mountain. So 2.5, and the gap is closing rapidly. So RB is another driver who could possibly get P4, P3 if there may if second and third fight a lot, but I don't see P3 happening at all.
But with Vikram's penalty, it looks like it could be RB's day if he keeps it clean and if he catches up quickly. Oh, and he goes wide onto the curbs. Does not get a good exit, Vikram. Could you check War Vortex's penalties? Cause
sure thing. 1 second. He has 1 penalty and 1 extra warning after that.
So both of them have 3 seconds of penalties. War Vortex and Vikram. Okay. So Tanish gets the fastest lap. RB Ferrero has also got a 3-second penalty.
That probably kills his chance.
And he hits the back of War Vortex, but somehow doesn't spin. These
RB
guys
is back War Vortex? Oh, Vikram.
No, Vikram hits the back of War Vortex and almost spins War Vortex, but he somehow managed to hold on. And now he's going down the inside, and he gets the overtake down. Oh, and he missed the apex.
He missed the corner.
Oh boy, that was a good move, but he couldn't hold
Extremely fair on Vikram's part to give the position back.
Yeah.
That shows that he's fair, but
also
a hard but fair racer.
Oh yes, definitely. This is only going to help RB.
Yes, but the gaps.
We have a fight here. Chris versus Siva Thunder, I think. No, it's Tanish versus Chris, and they are going wheel to wheel, and Tanish gets the position on Chris. Also, Agent 47 now takes Akash, I think.
The leader gets a 3-second penalty, but I doubt that's going to matter.
And Chris goes for the overtake on Tanish, and does he get it done? Yes, he does. But now he's going to be under danger because Tanish will have DRS on him. This is getting interesting. Are you watching this?
Yep.
That was a good overtake. And we have yellow flags, sector 2. I think a Ferrari, it seems.
Looks like it's Hitesh. No, it's Saisake.
As we speak of that, Tanish goes around the outside. Can he get it done around the outside? No, the wheel banging, and he's going to get this battle. And it's Tanish who gets the place back.
In the meanwhile, War Vortex has broken DRS from Vikram. I don't know if Vikram made a mistake, but it does seem that battle is cooling down a little bit.
I guess following him for so many laps might have overcooked his tires and his engine.
Yeah, the engine heating is a major problem in France, especially because a lot of Sector 1 and Sector 2 are in rich. So that's definitely a possibility to overheat your engine.
So Chris Bhai is on to Tanish again for this lap. So one more lap to go, and I think Torpedo is set for his win.
I think you may have just jinxed him, but let's hope that hasn't happened. He certainly deserves it.
And I'm sorry to cut you off, but Chris is going around the outside, on the inside, I think, and he spins, and he hits the side pod of Tanish and spins. That's just really unfortunate to see, but that's
got Siva right up to him. Let's look at the plus side of this. We have a different battle on our hands now.
Oh my god, yes. But really feel bad for Chris. They left each other space, but it's just and Mountain gets a 3-second penalty.
Why don't we go on board RB?
Yes, he's closed quite significantly on Mountain. Just one more lap to go, 1.5 lap, and I think he might just get this one done with the better compound of tires. Now RB must think smart and make the move on the straights, not here, because with the better tires he definitely will get a better exit.
I'm not sure if he is on better tires anymore. The tire advantage may have neutralized now. You can see the understeer is getting through the last corner. So he would have to stay on the back of Mountain throughout Sector 1 to have a chance.
Well, this is his last chance if he has to get it done.
He goes deep at turn 1. Definitely not the optimal line through there, but neither does Mountain. This corners everything, and that's why I say that he's missed the apex.
By the way, Vikram is also now in the DRS range of War Vortex.
I think he's just out of striking distance though.
Yeah, maybe.
And so is RB. Yeah, RB's too far back. He's now almost a second back. These tires look like they're past their best for sure.
Would have loved to see a battle. I don't know, if War Vortex makes a mistake, Vikram will definitely get him. But if he can keep it clean, I think he's got that podium. I think top 3 wise it's probably not going to change with the caps, even with the penalties, but we'll see. And Siva gets the overtake done on Dwan while we speak.
It does look, however, that our RB will get the position on Mountain due to penalties. Mountain's got, I think, 9 seconds, which in a 25% race is...
and RB's... Oh boy, he's binned it.
I had to jinx it. I jinxed him. I did jinx him, but Torpedo has brought the win home.
Finally,
and followed by
a good race
Vortex.
for Torpedo after 2 or 3 disqualifications and DNFs, I think. It's second place for War Vortex and third place for Vikram. Both of them fighting very well throughout the race. Mountain gets 4th. RB gets to keep 5th. Okay, so that's, I think, good news. But he could have, he could have gotten the 4th place if he had. Well, if you hadn't jinxed him.
RB, my sincerest apologies to you, man.
And Cool Dog gets 10th place on Thermo. I guess penalties. Oh yeah, you were saying? I'm sorry.
I am terribly sorry, RB. I think if I'd waited a few more corners, you would have made it. Yeah, but I think the disappointment of the day has been Scary Pumpkin after his incredibly impressive quali. Having that incident with War Vortex down at turn 7, I believe, or 8, that completely messed up his race, and overheated tires meant he spun about 4 or 5 times.
Well,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the Grand Prix.
that's it, guys, for the French GP. But we will have to see what if we get any reports. So it might
Right.
change.
Walking you through the grid to the final order. So Torpedo wins, followed by War Vortex. Vikram comes in the podium. So whoever said Torpedo, War Vortex, and Vikram, kudos to you. Cookie coming your way. Mountain fourth. RB, great drive from him to make up 3 positions in the race. RB made up 9 positions. Apologies. Chris from first had a very very bad start and never really recovered and had incidents along the way. Silver Thunder, stable race, P7 to P7. Man of consistency. Danish eighth, dropped down due to penalties. Don 29, Cool Dog Thermo, Soham Abarpan. Agent 47, Akash Hegde Hitesh. Unfortunately, Scary Pumpkin comes in 17th. Sai Saket and Ace K come in 18th and 19th, respectively, with Not So Masoom desyncing at the start of the race. That's the order, folks. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I think
Yeah,
we,
that's
will, we,
yes. Sorry.
will we be doing interviews now?
I'm not sure, but I guess we'll schedule it for next week because I guess thank you for tuning in.
Let me see if I can get right on time or at least in for the
Oh yeah,
winner interview.
sure.
Yeah, let's move him to commentary. Toppy, Kraslo, you here?
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Kraslo, the man of many names, Torpedo, right on time, comes home with another win in Tier 2, and I think today was a dominating drive for you. Walk us through your quali lap. Did you have more pace on the board, or did Chris Bai just have you beat on pace itself?
On quali, I don't have much time to set faster lap because I don't know why, but I can get faster lap in quali.
Nice. How much time do you think you left on the board? How many tenths?
I don't know, but 131, 130 may be my pace, my real pace.
130. That would have been incredibly impressive. Right. And walk us through the race. I know you had a couple of incidents behind you. Can you explain what exactly happened to your teammate? What exactly happened to the rest of the field? Who all spun out? Did you see? Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch that. But after the pit, I see two guys fighting at each other. But luckily I can overtake those guys. That give me the win, I think.
Yeah. Was it team orders with Chris Bhai or sorry Vikram? Was it team orders with Vikram or did he just let you through?
I don't know why, but I think he just led me through. That's very good. I'm really happy.
That's great to know. You drove a commanding race today. Congratulations,
Thank
and
you very much.
we look forward to seeing you in Tier 1 soon.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Great race. Congratulations. Lovely race pace, I have to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, do we have the other podium people? Will they be able to join us?
I believe no. I think they've left VC. War Vortex
Okay.
certainly isn't here. So at least we got the winner.
Yeah, at least we got the winner. Yeah.
That's a relief, and thank you everyone for tuning in. Oh, we have War Vortex. Yes, we do. We have War Vortex.
Oof. Let's bring him in.
He is in already. War Vortex, can you hear us? Can you go off mute, please?
He may have left his PC.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
is
think it's
offline. Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine.
So,
Yeah, that's it for me.
okay. So, thank you for tuning in,
Casey.
guys. Yes, yes.
Vortex continues to leave and join the session, but I think let's call it a day.
Yeah.
We'll catch his notes later on offline.
Hope you guys enjoyed. We had fun. It was a first stream, and sorry if we might have missed on some incidents. We are trying our best. This is my first time as as a streamer, so apologies. And I guess we'll see you guys next week, Saturday, at 8 for Tier 1 race, which is the USGP.
Yup.
Yes, and I guess that's it.
Uh,
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Vortex, we'll catch your comments offline, but great race from you.
yeah,
Well,
thanks, guys.
all
Awesome
right.
race.
Good night, people. See ya.
Yeah, GG.
Thank you.